Okay, Jamie here. I'm actually in the middle of the field. My actual sports track is actually running still. Literally on a walk. You can kind of see where I've done. The blue bits where I'm at, and what all that bit I've done so far is what I've done so far. But just to give you an idea for really this month really so far. I mean, I don't plan on doing anything too strenuous today. I mean, not even for the next few days, because it's then going to be the start of May. But literally I find it funny because, like, okay, my walk is still going, but then this is all, like, that's my point of where I'm at now. And you see, this is all this here is the area within my area that I've covered. Oh, pardon me, dear God. So yeah, I'm literally just out walking the dogs really, and for a lot of the day I've had no energy. I've just not had enough to drink. I've certainly not had enough to eat. Anyway, so this is my area of covered in, like, around my area. And if I just zoom into Halifax, I've literally only been to Halifax once this month, and the only reason that was because I went to the vet. You go to the vets? No, it wasn't. I went to the doc. No, what was it called? I went to the dentist. Nail it right. Got it right. And that was the only reason why I went to the vet. I said it again. You get the point. That was the only reason why I was in Halifax, to go to the dentist. That was the only reason why. And then I just get the point of, like, that's everything else around here. But having just recently come back from Keldy / Cropton, they're literally 2 miles apart from each other, and we were switching from one to the other. You have to zoom out quite a fair bit to get to it, though. I mean, there's the one exception. We did one walk in Pickering. We didn't really do as much of a walk as I would have wanted to, but because I was like, new area, new such and such, let's go have a look around. But I think the family scenario wasn't really possible, so it's a bit of a long shot really to catch a train there, because it's quite a way off, really. I mean, you look at Pickering there, and blue dot's me, so it's quite a way off. I mean, it's past York, but it looks a nice area, and there was a hotel that I spotted, and there might be a couple of B&Bs as well. But then this is the area that I covered in the forest. So predominantly for the first couple of days, I just did around, like, the retreat area, and then slowly over time we just quickly did, like, some walks, like, where it was just like to this retreat here. So that is that's the Keldy retreat, and then this one here is the Cropton retreat. So we just kind of switched really, and then we got to a point where I did a little bit of walks on my own. Well, I'm with the dogs. I just did, like, little walks on my own. I did one on my own then properly, like, solo. And then, like, on the Sunday, from 7 o'clock in the morning till 10:15 in the morning, I did this solo walk. So I literally started off from the the retreat, to the other Keldy retreat, then walked down to the Roman fort, which is here, and I was trying so hard to shortcut it, because it looks like you could do it from there from one point to the other, and you sadly can't, because, well, because of the geography, you can't shortcut it. Because, like, you look on a map and I'm like, oh right, yeah, you can actually get from one place to the other, and you can't, because it's all to get to the Roman camp. If I tried doing it the way I went to go firstly, it's all barbed wired up, and it's such a steep bit as well. It's so steep and forestry, it's not really possible to do it. So I just went the longer way around and the correct way around, and just went that way, and then walked all the way along High Lane, up Sutherland Road, which took a while to do. And initially I was thinking to myself, oh no, I'm not going to get back to the lodge for, like, 11, 12 o'clock, and I got back for, like, 10:15, and I was like, oh god, everyone's going to finish by now. And actually, anyway, everyone was just practically starting, and I'm like, yes, got back in time. And that whole walk initially was just under 9 miles, which is just stupendously long. And even then, after that, we did a walk from the Cropton retreat to the Keldy retreat and then back again. The only thing I'm kind of a bit sad on though is that I didn't quite do everything, because you look, there's certain paths up here, like further north, that I would have liked to have done. But the thing is, you can't do every path all the time. I mean, to be fair, having gone there the first time ever and done mostly south of the area, if at some point I get to return to Keldy, I'm going to do the north bit. But this is a but. We're now booked into a lodge for Delamere, which is in Cheshire, which is not too far off Chester, which is where I'm going in a month's time, for a couple of days on my own to travel. And then I'll look around that area and see what's there. So literally, if I go on the map, I can find... I won't really know where to look, to be fair. Oh, Chester is... Well, let's say it's like 40 miles from Chester. Pardon me. Chester's there. I won't know where to look, but this is Chester anyway. But Chester, and I'm going to get a train from Chester to... Will it show up? Rill. It's not showing up. So, yes, that's my heat map for April 2021. I mean, I've still got a couple of days to go, so there's going to be more added to this, but I'm literally just going to stay local, stay within my local area, so it's not going to affect this one bit. So, yeah, thanks for watching. And the thing is, even though I'm filming portrait and there's going to be the black bars at either side, it is what it is. So, thanks for watching, and goodbye.